Every bead of sweat, every aching muscle, and every hour of training are all in preparation for that one match. For some, that match may only be a glimpse. For others, it may be the biggest moment of their life. Every wrestler walks onto the mat with one goal in mind: to win. The National Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum in Stillwater, Oklahoma, was founded in 1976 to preserve the history of the world's oldest sport, to recognize extraordinary achievements, and to inspire future generations.
You know, young people learning to wrestle, they need to hear about, who are the people who have accomplished things. They need to know, how they got there, the hardships they faced. They need to hear about their work ethic. They need to hear about, the competitions they won and lost and the lessons they learned. And I think the hall can do all that.
In 2010, the organization expanded with the acquisition of what became the Dan Gable Museum in Waterloo, Iowa. Over 1 million athletes compete in wrestling, including more females than ever before. Beginning with the charter class of 14 distinguished members, the National Wrestling Hall of Fame is the focal point for the past, the present, and the future of wrestling. Your Hall of Fame is committed to recognizing outstanding contributors through its state chapters. From Olympic champions to legendary coaches, the Hall of Fame is where wrestling's elite are immortalized.
Our state chapter program was established in 1993 to honor and recognize coaches, officials, and others who impact the sport at the grassroots level. This select group represents the best qualities of wrestling and are instrumental to the sport's continued success and growth.
Wrestling defines character traits including commitment, perseverance, responsibility, sacrifice, discipline, and honor. The Hall of Fame celebrates and honors those who exemplify these qualities. The history of the sport comes to life at the museums through memorabilia, artifacts, videos, and interactive displays. The crown jewel of the Hall of Fame is the John T. Vaughn Hall of Honors, where state chapter honorees are proudly featured with the greats of our sport. One of the legends is three-time NCAA champion Danny Hodge.
To be in the Hall of Fame is an absolute honor, and to be a charter member is even more excellent. That everyone considered me good enough to be one of the first ones into the institution.
Wrestlers have played an influential role in the building of our country, including several who went on to hold the highest office in America. Your Hall of Fame takes pride in helping to provide inspiration, particularly for student athletes.
As a member, it's kind of a dream come true, and it's hopefully an inspiration to all these young wrestlers.
Anyone can wrestle, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're 100 pounds or 120 pounds or 260, 270, 280 pounds, you can find a place, you can find a home with a wrestling team. You can find a way to compete on the wrestling mat.
We draw our inspiration from those who work with our youth, not only teaching our sport, but more importantly, its character building and life-altering traits.
On behalf of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, I want to welcome our newly inducted state chapter honorees and encourage those of you here today to visit Wrestling Shrine and discover why this is where wrestling's legends live on.
Preserving history, recognizing excellence, inspiring generations, paying tribute to not only the oldest sport, but the greatest sport. Welcome to your National Wrestling Hall of Fame.